the mainstream ECU reading and writing tools on the market. What are the differences between them? When reading the same engine control unit. Today, we take for commonly used ECU reading and writing tools. For demonstration, CG's FC200, a clone pick flash, auto tuner, and flex to read the engine control unit from a diesel Porsche Cayenne EDC17 CP44. Let's see what the differences are. Keep in mind, although the majority of the protocols among different tools will be in common, you need to check carefully the list to know what is that you need, so you choose a tool, which can be used almost always, especially if you are looking for a tool to start. Of course, you need to factor in price, the level of tech support, and the availability of foreign speakers on the manufacturer of the tool support team, especially if your main language is not English. While in the normal use, you might think support is not important. It will be whenever something goes wrong with the tool or with your car. One of those things you hope you never need, but when you need, you'll be glad you have it. Now the operation of reading and writing with the four tools has been completed. It's not difficult to see that. In terms of the protocol selection for ECU reading and writing, for Flex, FC200, and Auto Tuner, the protocol selection can be done directly by searching for EDC17 CP44. For the clone pick and flash, you need to search for the protocol according to its CPU model, specifically TC1797. Another difference is in the reading functionality. FC200, Flex, and Pick and Flash can separately read EEPROM and flash data. Auto Tuner only has one option, which can only read flash data. However, when it reads flash data, it will also save the full backup in a compressed format at the same time. However, it only has one reading option. Another point is about the wiring diagrams. The wiring diagrams of the four tools are actually not much different and almost the same. The most important thing is still the method of reading ECU. From these four tools, we can tell that the operation method is just changing the form without altering the essence. It's all about checking the wiring diagram, selecting the protocol, clicking to identify, and then clicking to read. Therefore, whether you are a novice or more experienced, as long as you buy a new ECU reading tool for those ECU types, they work almost in the same way. The core point we want to explain today is, except Pick and Flash, which are a bit slightly harder to learn to use, the others are virtually the same for chip tuning needs. While Auto Tuner is less convenient for repair and cloning than Flex and FC200, today we made a simple test with a common ECU, especially if you consider a clone Pick and Flash. Keep in mind the cost of not being able to solve more difficult issues, or not having somebody helping you when the tool doesn't work well. We recommend to find a responsible seller who knows how to use the tool, regardless of the tools you purchased.